Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. So a couple of disclaimers. This house is in chaos this morning. We've got kids that aren't feeling well, my husband's sick, Maddie's upstairs watching a show. I'm hoping that won't pick up in the background. Can I just have a minute to rant a little bit? Working from home stinks. It just does. I've been so irritated this week with my office situation, and don't get me wrong, it's also a blessing and I know that. And I love my office and I love like the flexibility of being able to like work from home and everything like that, but I will tell you what, it is just really, really difficult to like focus when you're working from home and you have kids in the house and puppies in the house and sick husbands and all this kind of stuff. I used to work outside of the home and my commute was really long. Like there's pros and cons to each. But when I was at work, I was able more so to focus. I mean, I had really good girlfriends that like we talked and stuff, but I was able to get my work done. It was fine. I was able to like tune in, get my work done. I do not have that option here for the most part, despite, if you guys saw on my Instagram, I put a little extra post-it saying like, please, seriously, like I put a do not disturb sign on my door and I was like, seriously, like, you know, I need to focus. It does nothing. It does nothing, you know, it doesn't make any sort of difference. So here in Arizona, I have looked into like renting office spaces, like even just a small room where I can go, and there is not really that option at all that I've looked into. There's like co-working spaces, which I think is like a new thing, but it's all the way downtown. I wouldn't want my commute to be far at all because that would sort of defeat the purpose. And like, yeah, I could go to like a coffee shop or go to the library or something like that, but I really prefer to work on my iMac because it's got the huge screen. It's just so much easier to design and create products on the iMac. So I know it's like a temporary thing too. I think when you have younger kids, it's a little bit harder, especially, I mean, we still are in the toddler phase and everything like that, but, it's just, yeah. And I have like noise canceling headphones and that sort of stuff. So I try to remember to like put those on as much as possible, but I just need to take a minute just to like with you guys because it is really hard, and I've had a lot to get done this week and I feel like I haven't been able to get as much done as I'd like to just because of the constant like, you know, just, yeah, the constant stuff that's going on here all the time. It's just never ending. So anyways, and like I said, it's a huge blessing too. I'm glad like I'm able to be there for my family in the blink of an eye if I need to be and stuff, but I don't know, it might just be a thing where we have to have like a family meeting and I need to like really lay down some like boundaries, like, hey, like mommy's here, I'm here, if you really, really need me, like I am here to help you, but this is my job, like this is my work. I have to be able to get work done, you know? If you can't find something, like you're gonna have to just try to find it on your own or something like that. Like, I don't know. So anyways, because that's always the thing. Like, I can't find my shoes, I can't find this, I can't find that. I don't know if any other like parents or moms out there can like relate, but I feel like for some reason, I'm like the keeper of all things. Like I'm supposed to magically keep track of where everything is. And then ironically enough, like most of the time I do know where things are, but it's just, just having a moment this morning, guys, just having a moment. But it's okay. It's fine. It's just, some weeks are tougher than other weeks, and I think this week's just been a particularly tough week just because there has been so much going on. There's a lot that I'm working on for you guys. So Sharon posted about this in the Facebook group, but we are creating a budget by paycheck finance sidekick, and I've explained this, I think, I don't know if I've talked about it in a video, maybe I did, I think I did, but we are going to put that budget by paycheck finance mark in the same Dropbox as the original version. So if you purchased it already, you don't have to repurchase. You can just download it from the same Dropbox location. And I created another version of a monthly budget. So version 1 is in the Dropbox. Currently, that's the original one. I created a version 2, and the version 2 came into existence after I did my budget check-in video. I was like, I kind of need this set up a little bit differently, like for my own needs. I tried to make the original version as universal as I could to make it like work for as many people as it could. And it's a different way of budgeting than what I was used to before. So I kind of created something that's more in line with what I was doing before. And I mentioned in that video too, the check-in, I was like, oh, I kind of want to like, you know, track transactions in the monthly view and like blah, blah, blah. So I kind of like did something like that. So anyways, you guys will see that I think I'm going to use the second version of the monthly budget in my weekly check-in next week, so you guys can see it in action. And then Sharon has graciously offered to offer a Zoom session for the paycheck mark to kind of show that in action too, because I think it's one thing to like see it, but it's another thing to see it in action. So she's going to host that. We're not sure of an exact time yet, but I am planning to attend it as well. And so and then we're gonna hopefully figure out how to record it. I think there is a way to record it, but we're not super sure. None of us are like super familiar with Zoom. It's gonna be a Zoom meeting, so yeah, so there's been a lot going on in the background. I figured it'd be kind of fun to share with you guys, like this, like, so there's nothing top secret on this page. So I figured I would share it with you guys, like the way that like the workflow works and stuff like that. So this is April, and this is in our team hub, by the way, which our team hub, like we have all sorts of things going on in here. But, and in fact, I can probably show you guys like the main page, and I will in just a second. But for like this month's focus, it's designing the July kits and getting all the 1 month planners done. So I've gotten quite a few questions on like when are the next set of 1 month planners coming, July to December. That's what I'm going to be working on, as you can see, starting next week. And then I'm giving myself like pretty much like 2 full weeks to work on that and hopefully get all of them up. That is my goal, to get July through December done. And then I've had to just kind of push things back because I've been working on the paycheck mark, and honestly, budgeting by paycheck is something totally foreign to me. I really haven't had much experience with it. So Sharon has been so super helpful in like making sure this product works great for you guys. So she definitely deserves a round of applause, because she has been on FaceTime meetings with me quite a bit this week and has been dedicating her time to making sure this is perfect for you guys and that it's got everything it needs in it. So it's been like a lot of like sending prototypes and like, you know, rough drafts of things, making sure it all looks good, that it functions well. We're making another tweak to it today. We're adding an additional page to it. So I'm hoping to get that done pretty early on today. And then I have to film this video, and then I want to design kit 26, which is the monochromatic kit that we are launching for July. So I want to design kit 26. I have like my YouTube videos up here of like, you know, YouTube videos I'm planning to do. The dump date is like basically like the date where all the kits get put into our shared folder so that Allison can access the stickers and crop and compress them. Once Allison crops and compresses, then Sharon starts the good notes process of the whole thing. So I'm planning to design 2 kits on Monday, 2 kits on Tuesday, and then also film a behind the scenes that'll go up Tuesday as well. 1 month planners. And then the week of new releases, so July kits release on May 3rd on that Wednesday. So what I'm planning to do, or what I do and what I've been doing, is I put the listings together on that Monday, and then I also finalize the art that I'm using for the next set of monthly sticker books on that Monday. So that's all good to go. Tuesdays I try to keep open for filming YouTube videos as much as possible. I try to have like a content day where I can just do all that, because honestly it can be time consuming. So I try to do that. I try to do like more admin type stuff on Monday. Sometimes things get shifted around. Like I was originally planning on designing all of the kits this week, and then, you know, we just have had more going on. So I've had to push things out a little bit and stuff like that. So things do move all the time on here. I'm constantly like moving things around and trying to make everything fit. But then, yeah, then later in the week I design, you know, sticker kits. So these are all the July sticker kits, and then they all get added into the shared folder for Allison and Sharon the Friday after new releases, the monthly sticker kits release. And that's kind of, so that whole week is sort of dedicated to sticker kits and stuff like that. And then I have like a whole week dedicated to planners, and then like weeks dedicated to new products. It just kind of depends on what's going on. I won't show you guys the quarterly overview, but I do have every single quarter planned out in terms of like, you know, products that I'll be launching and sales that I'm planning on doing and things like that. So that's that quarterly page. And then I have like my tasks right here, and I'll check it off once it's started, and then I cross it off or highlight it once it's done. I also highlight in green once everything's done, like once like the video's up, once that task is done and things like that. Then I highlight it in green so I know it's good to go, we're all set and stuff. So that's sort of like my workflow here. I was keeping this in one of my 1 month planners in, currently I'm in the No Frills planner, and then I was also doing that in the 1 month planners when I was using the hub system as well. I'm kind of not doing that anymore because I feel like I'm just in here anyways. Like I don't need it in 2 spots, if that makes sense. So yeah, I figured it'd be kind of fun to show that to you guys. And then I figured it'd also be fun to share with you like the main page of like everything that's in here. And I know this is not at all related to digital planning, and here we are like, well, I guess it kind of is, but here we are, we're 12 minutes into the video, so sorry about that. But I figured it'd be fun to share. So we have our annual calendar. That's where we mark like, you know, new release dates, time that Sharon's taking off, that Allison's taking off, that I'm taking off. We kind of mark like our time like out of the office, if you will, there, so that we're all kind of on the same page there. There's that quarterly breakdown, the 1 month planner workflow, the sticker kit workflow, miscellaneous products, ideas and requests, social media, and then notes. And then I have like quick notes here, and then at a glance. So we're going to be working on July. So I would put, you know, July kits, and then I would put kit 26, kit 27. I actually haven't filled in this page yet, so kit 28. And this way the girls can just go and like see where I'm at with things. Mystery 7, and then the July folders, and the July budget inserts, because we're just doing the monochromatic, which that might stop as well because I have not sold very many of the monochromatic ones for June. So we're gonna just see. I'm really having to cut things based on like the demand of things, just because there's not enough time to do everything. So yeah, anyways, so that's what I put there. And then I would put like the kit dump date, which is when I put everything in the shared folder, the crop and compress due date, the good notes due date, the release date for the July kits is the 3rd. And then I have the other dates like laid out in the annual calendar and also on the sticker kit workflow here, which I think I've showed you guys that before, the sticker kit workflow. So anyways, I figured that would be kind of fun to share. We were actually texting about it, so there's a lot in this guy, and actually I need to make another version of this because I need to add like the quarterly no frills planner workflow in there as well. So I'll have to do that at some point, but yeah, there's a lot in here. So I constantly have this up and I'm constantly referencing it just to make sure that, you know, I'm on track and stuff like that. So anyways, should we get on with the planning finally? So here is this current week. It's Easter week. Today is Friday. It is Friday, April 7th, and yeah, I'm loving how this spread is turning out. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I've got like my to-do list. Obviously a lot of this is not going to actually get done this week, but that's okay. And then yeah, everything's here. In our Facebook group, someone had mentioned like making these dividers like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and like putting the week in there, and then putting like daily pages as needed behind the week. And I might actually do that as well, because I was sort of thinking about it and I was like, okay, in my main section, maybe it would be nice to have the 1 line per day, like back to back, all in one divider. Same thing with the memories of that quarter and stuff like that. I don't know if I would do like 5 weeks or not. I guess it depends on the month, but if not, I would do a monthly goals and review as well. And you could also, like, you don't have to go by the divider. Like, I could go by like, okay, maybe for this like first calendar, I'll insert like the monthly review and monthly recap like right behind this first monthly view, if that makes sense. So anyways, I might change it up a little bit. I think my main section right now, I have the product pipeline, which I can put in that hub, the team hub. I have weekly tasks, I have 30-day challenges, year-end photos, and quick notes. So I could very easily like kind of move things around a little bit. So I may do that, we will see. But anyways, let's go to April. By the way, I have not set up my dashboard, so I am guilty of not using certain pages just for transparency purposes. I had all intentions to set this up, never got around to it. So it happens, guys. Don't ever feel bad if you're not able to get something done. You know, it's there for you to use if you're able to and if it helps you, but you don't have to. So, okay, so let's take a look at what's going on this week. So, we have, oh yeah, I need to switch this around, shoot. Okay, so Maddie's doing piano. I'm gonna have to text Andrew and find out, but she has piano now on Monday. So this needs to get moved over here because we found out her drama club goes from 4:30 to 6. So it's gonna be really interesting. So we had to move her piano because that cuts right into that. So I might do like, I might just extend that out and put drama club at 4:30 p.m. and then I can shorten that back up a little bit. Just kind of move that. But yeah, so we had to move the piano because Maddie has her drama club. So now she goes to piano Monday and Friday, and I don't remember. I want to say it's at 3:45. I'm pretty sure it's at 3:45. So I'm just gonna leave it for now, and then I'm gonna have to like fix all of these. In fact, I can just really quick, whoops, I can really quick just move these over and move that over. And then what I can do is I can just delete these and then come over here and copy all that and then paste. And then that way it'll be like up to date and stuff there. And then I'll just need to double check on the piano situation. So yeah, and I'll like fix this. I'll probably come back in and like fine tune this stuff so you guys don't have to sit through all that. But I think her piano is still the same on Friday. It's just Monday that changed. And then the other thing I need to add actually is I'm going to lunch with one of my friends from high school. She was my best friend in high school, named Sam, and she randomly got in touch with me, which was so nice. I haven't talked to her in forever. So we're going to go to lunch and kind of catch up and stuff on Thursday. I don't know where we're going yet. She's picking out a spot, but I figured I would put that in my calendar. So I might use this like pink one because that's going on this week. So that'll be on the 13th. Our Zoom meeting is on Wednesday. The only thing I have going on that day is I do have an eye appointment, but I think we're gonna maybe do it in like the afternoon. I don't know, or early morning. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. But that's the only thing I have going on that day. So I think I'm gonna do lunch with Sam, and I think we're just meeting at 11, or no, not at 11, we're meeting at 12. And then we're trying to find like a good spot in between both of our places. So she's picking out the place and is gonna let me know, but that'll be really fun. It's always fun reconnecting with old friends. And then yeah, so I'm gonna like leave that there, and then we're gonna have our Zoom meeting. So I'm just gonna put in a sticker for that, and then like I'm gonna do, let's see what color. I might actually do this. I might do this same one. Put that here. And then do some text. I'm doing this because it's for this like current week. So to me that kind of makes sense to, I'm gonna do hug me tight. I'm gonna do Zoom meeting and then just at, and then I'll be able to put that in and everything. So I might add like maybe a little deco to this, I think would be cute. It's gonna end up being a very long long video, but that's okay. And then do this here. Put that there. Okay, so anyways, now that that's done, I just needed to add those things in before I forgot. So the kit that I'm going to use for this week is actually Mystery Kit 4. So it's the Spread Your Wings. It's this beautiful butterfly kit, and I just thought it'd be really a fun one to use. I'm gonna put that in split screen right here. And then, let's see, so I'm going to take a screenshot of all of the happenings so that I have that down. So I'll do take screenshot and copy. So that's good. And then we're going to go to the templates because I'm not sure I'm going to use the same. I kind of feel like switching it up a little bit. I was thinking about maybe doing a horizontal one. I don't know. I love the split though too, but I'm considering switching it up. So I might do the horizontal. Let's see. I love the 2 sticky notes. Here's version 2. I think I'm gonna do this one. So I'm going to copy. So this is a template for April, It has the April calendar in it, and I got cut off, so I don't know where that left off, but it has the April calendar in it, which is really helpful. I'm gonna go to copy page, and then I'm going to go to April. Let's see, we'll go to our weeklies, and then I'm going to just paste that actually. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can paste it right behind the divider like I'm doing, and that way the most recent week is right behind the divider. But you also could scroll to, you know, the last week that you planned, like the previous week, and insert it behind there if you want it to go in order. So there's a couple ways of doing it. I don't mind the weeks being out of order. Personally, I don't really care. I know some people do, so those are the couple options. You could put it right behind the divider if you want, and plan it out. You could also put it right behind the divider and then move it once you're done with it to like put them in order. You can reorder pages really easily just by dragging them and moving them around here. So if you wanted to, you could do that. Like I could move this week in front of this week and, you know, have them be in order. So you could definitely do that if you wanted to. But for me personally, I just want to be able to like tap on my weekly, swipe over, and have the current week right there. So that's the way I do it. But you can do it however works best for you. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this weekly layout. I feel like that'll be really fun. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna start by putting in my headers. So, and actually I might actually leave that. And just maybe put a little bit of deco and then like highlight. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's go to days of the week, and I'm gonna put in my brush stroke headers. So I'm going to take my lasso and lasso all those. I need to turn images on. So let's, the lasso does this thing now where you can also tap and select something. And I like it sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of a pain in the butt because you can have like text turned off and it'll still select text. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to size these where I want them. I think that looks pretty good. And then I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line. I'll just put that on like the thickest setting. Draw a line like that, make it straight. And then kind of like see where I want, that way I can kind of line them all up where I want them to be. Actually, that looks good, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take these all and just tap and place them across the way. And then lasso these ones. And I think something's burning downstairs. So our allergies over here have been totally nuts lately. We're all kind of like a hot mess over here because of it. It's just been really windy lately here. And so all like the pollen and stuff has been kicking up. But something is definitely burning downstairs. So the fire alarm might go off any minute. It's kind of funny, we have this like toaster oven that's also a air fryer, and it just, yeah, it sets off the smoke detectors every single time. It's not like things are like super smoky and burning like crazy, but our smoke detectors are just so sensitive, which I guess is a good thing, but it causes them to go off all the time. So it might go off in this video and I'll have to edit it out, which is totally fine. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my eraser and just erase all that, and then they're lined up pretty well across the top there. So I am happy with that. I might move this one over just a little bit actually, just to make it more like centered. I feel like I needed to do that actually with a lot of these, but I think that's fine. I'm not gonna be too picky. Okay, so now let's see, we're doing the 10th through the 16th. So I am going to grab some date dots. I have these really pretty butterflies. I'm actually kind of curious what this would look like if I put the butterfly over here. Like, would it fit pretty good? Is it too big? That actually might work. I think that's kind of cute. What do you guys think? I think that's cute with the butterfly on there. Okay, so I might do that. I might go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna lasso the 11th through the 16th, pull these all over at once, and then that way I can size all of them at the same time. Kind of zoom in here. I was worried that the butterfly was gonna like cut off some of the wording, but it actually worked out pretty nicely. So now I'm gonna just tap and place. Tap and place. And then I'm going to pull these over this way. I think this will look really cute. So then there's like little butterflies on each day. I think that's really fun. We're going to be starting something really fun in May. It's very difficult for me to keep secrets sometimes. Like one of those where I get like a fun present for someone and then I want to give it to them early because I just get so excited. But I won't give any details, otherwise Sharon and Allison might get mad at me. They know it's hard for me to like keep secrets, but we're starting something pretty fun in May that I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I think that's really fun. It's got like the little butterflies there and stuff. So that turned out nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and go over to the deco and maybe put a little bit of deco in over here. And I'm gonna go for, I might go for like this little flower bundle here. Put that off to the side. And then maybe do a butterfly. Like this little one's really pretty. Let me do a butterfly just up here. And then I'm going to take my highlighter and highlight the week. I just need to figure out, I think I'm gonna do yellow. So I'm gonna, there we go, copy that. Go to my highlighter and change the color. Go to custom, paste. And then we're gonna do the 10th through the 15th and then the 16th down here. So I've got the week highlighted that way. So that's all good. And then I'm going to go to my shapes, my solid shapes, and go to my transparent ones and put, like highlight the week that I'm in and stuff. So what color do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this pink, like dark pink, purpley color. And just like that. That looks good. And then I'm going to take a circle. Ooh, maybe in a different color though. Maybe I'll do the yellow. Yellow. Oh, except I'm not really, yeah, never mind. How did I do it here? Yeah, I just did that. So, oh, and I need to come in here and turn images off and copy and paste the text. Actually, I did save it as an element too, so that would have worked, but that's okay. That way I can put in all of my little headers. And I might actually do this one here. to mark that I'm in my weeklies. That looks good. Okay, cool. So there's that. And then let's see here. Oh, you know what? I didn't ever paste in what I had going on for the month. That's okay. And I didn't update it in my planner sidekick yet, which I do need to do at some point. That would be good. Would be good. It just makes it a little easier. So I can erase all this. I don't know if I want to, you know what I might do is I might just go to that first calendar, oops, go to the first calendar and do a screenshot and just put it on the sidekick. So that way it's sort of out of the way, you know? Take screenshot, that's okay, it doesn't have the stickers. Copy, paste, maybe do it like that. I know it's a little awkward, but at least I can see it. So, okay, so now let's go to our weeklies and start putting in events and things like that. Or do I want, how do I actually want to do this? Do I want to put like I could split it, you know, like I could do like a daily to-do list and then I could do the event at the top. I think that's kind of how I'm wanting to do it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so let's see. So for a piano, I think I'm gonna do this like yellow rounded rectangle. And I'm gonna pull in the piano. And then I'm gonna use the Hug Me Tight font. Piano. I'm gonna put at 345, I'm pretty sure that's when it is. And then we'll make that just a little bit smaller. I think that's good right there. And squish that down a little. Okay, so piano, and then I can just copy that and put that on Friday. And on Friday, it's at 4:15. Our piano instructor that we go to for piano lessons is so sweet. She's so understanding. Anytime we have to change things because like Maddie has an extra activity or just something comes up, she's just so flexible, and I really, really appreciate that because yeah, just things come up all the time and stuff, and she knows that we're planning to homeschool as well. And so that'll be nice because she can see Maddie like earlier in the day potentially. So that'll be good. Okay, so piano's in. So that's all good. So what I'm gonna do, this is so like awkward because it's vertical, so I apologize, but I'm just gonna like mark that that's done. And then we have drama club and Bible study. So for drama club, I think I'm gonna use one of the light mode labels and maybe just do, I think I'm gonna try to do everything for Maddie in yellow. Yellow is her favorite color. So I think it'll be fun. I'll have to like maybe find some fun like drama club label. It's gonna be going on for 8 weeks and then they're gonna have a play at the end, which will be really fun. So I'm just gonna put drama club. And I think I'm actually gonna put, just so that we know, it's 4:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. So it's gonna definitely make things really, really interesting as far as like the timing of stuff. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be really interesting trying to, because we have Bible study, trying to fit like dinner in and everything. But that looks good. I might change the line spacing a little bit and like squish that up a little bit more. Oh, I have to sneeze. I don't want to. Oh, I'm telling you. Let's see. Okay. Let's move that over and move that over, and that way it's like centered on there. So we have drama club, and then for Bible study, let's take a look at the Bible icon and see what color. Okay, so green. So yeah, I wanted to do the blue, so that's perfect. So I'm gonna go to labels. I'm gonna go to two-tone, and I'm gonna use this label right here and pull that over, and we'll put Bible study in. So I usually like to squish that just a little bit. Tuesdays are gonna definitely be hectic. I think what I'm probably gonna do is Andrew's gonna take Maddie to drama club, and then it's pretty close by, so he could come back actually, but I might just make sure that like dinner's good to go. Like we're just gonna make sure that Tuesday's like a leftovers day, that we always have leftovers, so we can just heat it up real quick as soon as they get home. Bible study is like less than a minute away, so that makes that really easy. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. It's just gonna be kind of like a little bit of a mad rush, but you know, do what we gotta do. We missed Bible study this past week because Andrew had this like head cold situation going on, so I'm really hoping we can go this upcoming week, because I don't know, I feel like if I miss church, if I miss Bible study, it's like it affects my mood big time. I don't know. I'm much like more chill if I actually like do Bible study and go to church. Otherwise I don't know, it just centers me. So okay, so I'm gonna use Beyond the Mountains and do Bible study, and it's at 6:30 p.m. and then I'm gonna have to make that a little bit smaller. Oh goodness, I'm telling you. Okay, and then that should be good there. Turn images off and move that over. So Bible study at 6:30. We also have trash that day, so I might actually put the trash can above the day of the week. Let's try that. So I'm gonna put the little trash can over here, and then I can come over here and just copy that, and then come over here and put trash day. I probably should have maybe put my checklists in more, just so I know, like, yeah. I don't know if I like it above it or not. Let me put my checklist in real quick. That way I can kind of see where I need things to land, you know, as far as the events and stuff. Just give myself enough space for the checklist. I'm gonna do these little circles because I'm just so obsessed. I absolutely love these so much. So let's see here. I am going to kind of tuck that in the corner, and I can even make it a little bit smaller. Let's actually use this for comparison, or like to gauge where to put the checklist. Because then yeah, I could put, if I want all three things to fit, I could put this right here, and then I could move this right here. Sarah and I are not going for walks because of Andrew's golf and stuff. We're just kind of like play it by ear a little bit. So it just, yeah, because when Andrew goes and does golf, he usually is gone pretty late in the morning, and Sarah works from home and she can't be out that late. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna put my little checklist. That way each day has its own like little dedicated checklist. So I can write out my to-do list for the day. And it could really be anything. It could be, oh, did I want to put a header on there or no? Or do I just want to leave it? I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't need a header. But that way it could just kind of be like whatever I need it to be. It could be work, personal, whatever, just whatever the to-dos are for that day. I think that'll be really fun. Okay, so that's good to go. And then I have an appointment. Let's see, so we need to go to labels and we need to go to light mode, and I need to pick. So I think I'm gonna do the pink for my eye appointment. That's at 12:15, and we have the Zoom meeting as well. So I'm gonna put, you know what I might do is I might go back to like my monthly view and turn images off, and then just copy that. And then go back to my week. And that way I can just like paste this in and make like a little adjustment. So I'll just move this over. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I got my eye appointment. I actually might make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so eye appointments in, and then for the Zoom meeting, I think it'd be fun to use a scallop label. And so I might go to pattern, and I love this one with like the butterflies, so I'm gonna pull that over. Actually, do I wanna do that, or do I wanna do, ooh, this would be cute. Could do a rectangle, just because I don't want it to take up like that much space, you know what I mean? Like when there's other things going on in the day. I like the scalp label like when it's the only thing going on for the day, but okay, so I'm gonna do Zoom meeting at, and then we'll just have to see when that will be. So I'll put that in once I know. And then Thursday, this is gonna be such a busy week. Oh, you know what? I could put this is really cute, and then I could put like some deco or flowers on it. So I'm gonna put this for my lunch with Sam. I don't know if Sam watches my videos, but if she does, I'm so excited to have lunch. It's gonna be really fun. So lunch with Sam and at, and then I might put like the location in here at some point, but I think that's gonna be really fun. So then I want to change the spacing a little bit. That looks good. Changing the spacing on the iPad's very different from doing it on the like on like the Magic Keyboard. It's way easier on the Magic Keyboard. Okay, so lunch with Sam, and I might actually make this circle like a little bit smaller. I think it's just a little too big. Okay, and then I can grab like some deco and put a little decoration in. Like I'm thinking I can do, it's gonna be a long video because my camera has ran out of space twice now. Look how cute this is gonna look. And then I feel like the text needs to maybe be moved up a little tiny bit. And then make that a little bit bigger. Well, look how cute that is. Too cute. Okay, so let's see here. We have that and we have that, and I think that's all of our plans. Woohoo! Other than church, I need to put church in. We don't have any plans for Saturday as of right now. So, and we talked about going to church on Saturday nights with like Sarah and her family. So I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. We go back and forth quite a bit because like we want to have a day where like we just have nothing going on. We can be home all day. I like to bake bread. I like to make dog treats. We like to do meal prep. Like those are all very time consuming things. So so I think we might start trying to do church on Saturday. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then try to do Sunday just totally open. So I'll put it in Saturday for now, and then yeah, I'll put it Saturday for now. And then if I need to change it, I will. So let's do another pattern label. Maybe this guy right here. This is really, really cute. Do one of the scallop labels. So that'll be like our main thing going on. But we also like to do like fun activities and stuff on Saturday. But you know what? Like once we start homeschooling and stuff, like we'll be able to go do things like that. Like go to the land of the dinosaurs. You know, we won't have to wait for a weekend to do that. We could actually make that like an educational field trip type of deal. And we can do that during the week, so that's kind of the cool thing. I think we're gonna like make Wednesdays, not every Wednesday, because that would be crazy, but like maybe 1 or 2 Wednesdays a month is gonna be like a field trip day, where we go to like the science museum or go to the land of the dinosaurs or butterfly museums, or we go see like some sort of historical thing. There's a lot to see in Arizona. There's a lot of like really cool places to go, so I think we're gonna make that like Wednesday is gonna be kind of our day for that. So that'll be kind of nice, because I think Saturday mornings too, we want to go on like family hikes, do family hikes and go to like breakfast or brunch and then do church later. I think that'll be really nice actually. So, and one thing too that Sarah and I were talking about was like doing, because we did our Friendsgiving and we were talking about like doing that for in our neighborhood and like inviting other people in our Bible study and having it just be open to anybody really, because I just think it's really important to like know your neighbors and all that kind of stuff. And we have some new people who've moved in recently. Our favorite family that lived across the street, they moved away, and so yeah, so we haven't met them, like the new people yet. In fact, I've like not seen them at all. So it'd be nice to just invite people and like, you know, get to know them and stuff. So anyways, let's see. So I'm gonna pull this little church over. And that's perfect. It's yellow. And then I'm going to use Beyond the Mountains. And we'll do church. And I think we would go probably to the 4 o'clock p.m. And I need to talk to Kelsey too, actually, because I think she was saying like they could, like church on Saturdays would be easier for them. Actually, let me, what was I thinking here? Okay. And then, so they could maybe start going with us, which would be really nice. It's been hard for them because they've got 2 very little babies. And so, you know, that gets difficult. They're still like on nap times and stuff like that. So woo. Oh my gosh. Okay. I swear. Sometimes I'm like, this text tool is just, okay, I think that's good enough. And then I'll just actually use the lasso to resize it. I don't like how the spacing's weird though. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I need to change this at and put it next to that. I don't know, maybe I need to do a different font. I don't know, I'm just not liking that for whatever reason. Maybe Beyond the, or not Beyond the Mountains, that's the one we were using, Bohemian? No. I like that, but we need to change the spacing a little, like that. Okay, I think that looks good. So church at 4, and I might move that up just a little bit. I don't know, I feel like that text is too big. So resize. And okay, we're gonna call that good. And then for Sunday, I can just do like a quote or something like that. So there's some really, really, really good ones. I like this one. Choose to be grateful. So put a little quote there. Okay, so I think that is looking pretty good. I could even put like this down a little bit and then put a little deco on top of it. I think these little flowers are cute. Maybe put some little flowers there or something. Okay, so the week's planned out. Woohoo! Now let's go over to the scrapbook and we're going to go to tape, and I think I'm gonna try something a little different. I think I'm gonna put some tape like across the way here. Just to like make it look like the sticky notes taped onto the page. I think that's really fun. And then I'll do pins and clips for this bottom one. Just put like a little paper clip, maybe this one. Oops. And I can just have that go here. So that's good. And then I want to grab some torn paper and maybe put this one over here. Maybe like have that, maybe have that like line up on the side there. Maybe make it like a little bit smaller though. I love that. That's so cute. I love the torn paper. Okay, so that is all good to go. And then I'm gonna go over to my labels here and go to my solid colors. And then, let's see. So this is gonna be YouTube. This is my ice maker in the background. So for YouTube, let me see what color the camera is. So maybe I'll do blue. I'll actually just pull this over while I'm here. That way I don't have to go back. I do plan on having some more like neutral icons very soon, which I think is going to be really, really fun. So stay tuned for that. I've just been really wanting to like use like more neutral icons paired with the colors lately, so I wanted to kind of get those done sooner. Okay. And then make that just a little bigger there. And yeah, make it a little bit longer. Okay, that looks good. And then I can cut this because I want it to go on top of that label, paste. And then I can put the little camera here. And then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use that same color for, like I'm going to put my list for planning to prosper right here, I think. Is that what I want to do? While I'm thinking about that, let me go over here and grab this text. So I'm going to turn images off and then grab this text. Hello. Oh, there it is. Copy and paste. And I can put in all my videos. Okay, that looks good. And then, so Tuesday's behind the scenes. Wednesday, I can go in here and look. Wednesday, I don't have anything. Budget check-in. Okay, so Wednesday, I don't have anything. So I'm gonna just delete this. And then Thursday will be week 1 check-in, and then Saturday will be my digital plan with me. So that'll be YouTube. And actually I could, instead of, just because I don't like it just like looking blank like that, I can just put like nada. Because some Wednesdays I'll have new releases and some Wednesdays I won't. So, okay, so nothing there. And then I can change the color of this to white. Does that look good, or should I keep it black? I think I'm gonna keep it black. Okay, that's done. And then now the question I have is, do I want this to just be a generic like this week to-do list, or do I want it to be dedicated for the business? Because I'm gonna have these checklists up here and I can reference the team hub to kind of know what's going on the to-do list. So I'm thinking I might just make this like a generic to-do list, because there's plenty of tasks that need to be done like for home as well. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make that a different color. I'm gonna make that, I think I'm gonna make it green. And we'll size that down. And then stretch that across. That looks good. That works. And then I can do, I can go over here and I can copy this and just relabel it. So I'll do that. A little copy. And, oh, weekly reset. But I can put that there. So yeah, this is just going to be a generic to-do list. So I'm just going to kind of center that. And then I'm going to come up here to the text and I'm going to relabel this and just make this like this week. Like that. And then when I'm ready to actually do my to-do list, I'll just go in and like change all of that. Obviously it's going to be a little different. So yeah. So I'll change that based on what the to-dos are. I feel like this needs to be maybe a little bit more centered. Kind of like that. Okay, so that's good to go. What I like to do is on my Magic Keyboard, I'll put my iPad on there, and then I'll just adjust all of the, like, write out my to-do list, and I'll do that like Sunday night or Saturday or something. So then I'm gonna use pink over here to do, I wanna do my workouts, which I'm gonna be honest, I have not gone to the gym at all this week. So I get very torn because Andrew and I were going to the gym together, which was nice, but I felt like he and I just have different goals. So some of his workouts that he was doing, like I was wanting to do something different. I use the Fitbod app to plan out my workouts. He doesn't like the Fitbod app. So I feel like, you know, I don't know, because we're not like doing things together, it's like, I don't know. Anyways, I kind of would like to just go to the gym by myself and maybe go like to the gym with him like once a week or something. So, and it of course pasted over crooked because the lasso's really weird. About that sometimes, so that's good. Is this crooked? No, I don't think so. Okay. And then I can come over here, I can copy workouts. So what I get torn on is, do I want to wake up early and go to the gym like first thing in the morning, or do I want to go later in the day? Like, what do I prefer to do? And it's honestly just stressing me out a little bit because now why is this like this? Like, hello, why is there so much space under there? That's so weird. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then for this one I'm gonna like kind of adjust it just a little bit. Okay. Or do I want it to be like a slower morning where I like get up and I do Bible study and I kind of just chill, take the dogs for a walk, like have it be a slow thing, cook breakfast for the kids, and then go to the gym like with the kids after breakfast or something. And a lot's gonna depend on homeschooling, like when, like our schedule, what's gonna work best for us. Obviously this is subject to change, but I'm pretty sure like I'm gonna teach math and language arts and do Bible study with the kids in the morning. Like that's gonna be like our core subjects that we're gonna teach daily. So I'm gonna do that with the kids every day. And Jules is gonna be a little interesting. We're gonna get her like a preschool. We're using the Good and the Beautiful as our curriculum. And so we're gonna get, they have like a littles program. So we're gonna get her that just so she can start getting in the habit of it a little bit. And then some of their like science type of topics, like you can do as a group thing. So Jules could just sit and like kind of be a part of that. The cool thing is it seems like a lot of it comes with like activities for the kids to do and stuff like that. So it's more engaging. And so I'm thinking like I'll do Bible study, math and language arts with the kids in the morning. And then Andrew's gonna teach like the group thing, science or social studies or history, whatever it may be, in the afternoon. And then there's gonna be like independent things. So like learning how to type and handwriting and stuff like that will be, and like reading, that stuff will be in the afternoon as well. So I can't get started too late with my portion of homeschooling because then I start work later. You know what I mean? So like if I go to the gym with the kids in the morning, say we get to the gym at 8:30, we come back by 9:30, and then I'm guessing it'll probably take us 2 to 2.5 hours to get through all of that. Or that's like the time I want to give us, is at least a couple hours. And I could do Bible study actually like as part of our breakfast, like do breakfast and Bible study type of deal. So say I'm just doing math and language arts. So yeah, 2 hours should be plenty of time for that. I mean, I'm not like speaking from experience. I have no idea. I've watched so many YouTube videos about this and have done a lot of research, so I'm kind of basing it off of what I've like seen and like heard and all that. But say we get back by like 9:30, or no, yeah, we leave at 8:30, get back like 9:30, 9:45, and then we start those other things around like 10, then I'm not starting work till 12. And I'm only working till dinner time, so it only gives me like 5.5 to 6 hours to work, which would be interesting. I mean, I could make it happen if I space deadlines out enough and I'm like really giving myself enough time for things. But it also makes it to where I would probably struggle a little bit like releasing tons of new products, which I think is important because I want to be able to, you know, do new exciting things with you guys and stuff, and not have it just be like the 1-month planners and the stickers. Like, those things are great, don't get me wrong, like I want to do that, but I also want to offer like new other things like we did with Jane and Mark. Like, I think those things are really fun to do. I also, like, there's something to be said too, and this is another random rant. This is gonna be the longest video ever, but we're used to that, right? So the other thing too is, like, I heard a comparison between In-N-Out and McDonald's. And McDonald's, they do like everything, right? Like, they have breakfast and lunch, and they do like the McRib. They have like everything you could want on a menu. And if we're being honest, like, McDonald's is pretty subpar because they do everything. They don't do one thing really great. Whereas In-N-Out, their menu is super small, and in my humble opinion, In-N-Out's way better than McDonald's. If you disagree with me, feel free to let me know in the comments. But I feel like In-N-Out is way better quality. Five Guys is way better quality, and their menus are so much smaller because they're so focused on making that one thing, like what they're known for, their burgers and their fries. Like, they're focused on making that amazing, whereas McDonald's is like, we just want to offer everything to everybody. And so I feel like that with my business. Like, I feel like I want to really, like, I don't want to have like 20 different planner options and stuff. Like, I want to have enough options to where it's flexible enough for people to do what they want to do, like planning wise, because all like the needs are so different. But like, I don't want to come up with like all these different types of planners, and like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I just want to do what I do, like, and have it be great versus like wanting to offer like a ton of variety. I don't know if, hopefully that's making sense. So anyways, so I could make that work. I could go like to the gym with the girls in the morning and then do homeschool after, but, or like vice versa. We could do homeschool first and then go to the gym. Okay, sorry, I had to change my battery and all that kind of stuff. So, but I know myself, and I know like the longer I put off the gym, the less likely I am to go. Like, I feel like I need to get it done first thing in the morning. And Andrew's planning to go to the gym too, and he would probably take the kids, which means that like the kids would be going twice in the day. So I feel like I need to like get my butt up early and go. And I used to be a morning person. I used to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work out. This is when I was doing Beachbody and stuff. I would get up at 4 in the morning and I just made it happen. But for some reason, I'm just struggling so hard getting up early. And I know you have to go through a period of time where it's just really hard and then you get used to it. So I just need to kind of like toughen up, buttercup, you know, suck it up, buttercup, whatever the saying is, and just like get through it. I think what I need to do is I need to like go to the gym, you know, early enough to where I can come home, still walk the dogs, because that's honestly like, I love walking the dogs, and I love, like, I'll listen to like worship music and stuff during that time, and it's just like, oh, it's so good for like my soul, you know. So I want to do that. I love doing Bible study in the morning, but I'm thinking like, okay, like I could even do Bible study with the kids. Like, that could be Bible study, and I could always just like read my devotional and stuff like that, because they're a little bit more quick in the morning. So it's just hard fitting everything in. It's so hard fitting everything in, you know. It's just, yeah, it's just tough. So I don't know. There's so much I want to do and there's just like not enough time in the day. And I get caught up a little bit too much sometimes in like the scheduling of things. Like I just want it to be perfect and like most of the time it's not, you know? So, but yeah, it's just gonna be interesting trying to like, I'll just change this gratitude stuff later. It'll be interesting getting it all done. I think what I'm gonna do, let's see, so I wanna put some icons in. So I'm gonna go to this last page here and I think I'm gonna put a little clipboard in because I think that'll be really cute. We'll do a little clipboard, put that up here, and then I'm gonna put, I'm gonna do one of these blue check marks and put that up here. And actually I might size it to where I want it to be. No, it needs to be a little smaller, so it's no biggie. I'll just like put that up there. Little check mark, that's cute. And then I'll pull another one over. I like to have the check marks just like ready to go so I can copy and paste them. So I'll just do that. I'll like put this here. It's kind of making me think though, maybe I'll do pink because I think that'll be better. So we'll have that check mark ready to go. And then for workouts, I'll go to my workout icons and do this one here for my rings. Grace and Grit has been one of my favorite homeschooling channels that I've been watching, and she also is like really into fitness. She has a whole playlist on fitness, and I watched her video. It was like about her workout schedule, and it kind of made me like rethink how I want to divide up my muscle groups and stuff a little bit more. So we'll see. I might, you know, stick with that or I might change it. We'll see. But yeah, Grace and Grit's been a really great one. And then it's like the Eclectic Homeschooler or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but there's a couple of channels I've really enjoyed watching. And then The Good and the Beautiful, they have their own YouTube channel, so that's really helpful too. And I'll put like a little heart there. Okay, we're almost done, guys. This is like the longest video ever, as per usual. So I'm gonna grab some like thin washi, and I already know I'm gonna do this one down here. Oops, I keep doing that. Do this down here, and then there's a glare on my computer. You guys can't see, or on my iPad. You guys can't see it though. And then we'll do like habits, but let's see what, I might use bouncy habits. And then I can center that by dragging the sides to the edges and then doing something like that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. And then I can just come over here and copy and paste. So that's really helpful. Copy and paste. So I've got all my little habits right there. And then I'm gonna use yellow, like a transparent yellow across the top. So we'll do this one. Okay. So that whole lower section's done now. So now we can kind of add a little bit more decoration in, although I don't even know like where I'd want, maybe I'll do actually this, yeah, let's do, let's do maybe this one and kind of have that off to the side there. So the check marks will still go on top of that. And then what other decoration do I want to do? I feel like there's quite a bit in here already, so it's like, you know, I really love this like little bundle of flowers. I might pull those over. They're like glittery, little glittery flowers. I could do that with a little butterfly next to it. Something like that. And then I could do a Bible verse, and I could use another quote like change is beautiful, own your magic, if nothing ever changed there would be no butterflies, never lose hope. I really like this one too. Your wings already exist, all you have to do is fly. And then I can move that over just a little bit. And then I can put a Bible verse up there. Yeah, I think that might honestly be it as far as deco is concerned, because I feel like, I don't know, I also really like this tan one though. I could just like maybe put that. I would put that kind of coming up and then do maybe do this like pink butterfly. Like that. Yeah, I think that might be it for now. I might add more later, but I feel like, okay, I feel like this needs to be white now because all the other headers are white. So I think, do I want to make this a little bit bigger? Let's see, resize. No, I think it's fine. Okay, anyways. So here is the final product. So I love how this turned out. It's so pretty. It's very like cheerful too, which I think is really nice. So I have all my plans at the top with my little to-do lists. I have gratitude. I have my workouts for the week, my habits, just a generic this week list, which again, I'll update it when it gets closer to the week and when I know what I have to do. Oh, you know what I didn't do though? I didn't put like a check mark in for the habits. Let me do that real quick. So let me go, actually I need to go to my mystery kit, so let me let me go there. I don't want to show you guys that page just in case. So I'm gonna come back here and then go to the icons and go to the 4th page, and I think I'm gonna do green. So we'll just copy and we'll paste that in. I like to just have a check mark ready to go because then I just copy it and paste it and then we're good. So, okay, so now I have my little check mark. Anyways, so yeah, I've got all of that there, just the little like sticky note with the quote. I think that's cute. And then I'll put a Bible verse here, and then I have my like deco up there with like the week highlighted. So I really love how this turned out. I feel like it's really, really cute. So thank you so much. If you've made it this far into the video, you rock. I know that these videos tend to be long, but you know, I've given up on trying to like change it because it's just not who I am. I don't know. For some reason I'm just not able to do like shorter videos. So hopefully you enjoyed listening to me kind of ramble and go on a couple rants and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So I love how this turned out. And the next time I see you guys will be a behind the scenes on Tuesday. And yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So I hope you're having an amazing weekend, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.